Michael Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of Mr. Haman, Your Honor, who's here to my right. State your name, sir.
Jose Herman.
Your today's time set for preliminary examination. At this time, in case 25 FB 0007, people are unable to count one, it would ask the court to remand two, and in case 25 FB 36, the people are unable to just count one, it would ask the court to remand two and three.
All right, starting with case 1007. Count one is dismissed. People being unable to proceed on that case. The defendant's not guilty plea will continue as to count two. So will be set for a pretrial in 14B District Court on
March 17th, for Judge Washington.
March 17th?
Yes.
March 17th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Washington. And on the other matter, people being unable to proceed on count one. That case is dismissed. Defendant's not guilty plea as to counts 2 and 3 will continue. I'll set this for a pretrial on same. Go ahead, same.
March 27th.
March 27th, 2025, 9 a.m. before Judge Washington.
Thank you, Your Honor. If I could be heard on bond.
May.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Hyman is here today. He was out on bond. Just procedurally, he was out on bond. He was arrested. There was a conditional violation. He's been in jail since. He is. There may be a concern about him returning to the place where he was alleged to have committed the assault. The assaultive actions. He reports that he can stay with his father in Inkster, and I can provide that address to the court. Father was going to be here. I don't see him. I did check in the hall. Also, Your Honor, if there's a concern about alcohol, I would ask the court to allow him to have a sober link to monitor him or any other conditions that the court deems appropriate. Reporting to the CCOP program would certainly be something that would likely ensure that he does not use any substances or alcohol, and would also allow him to demonstrate to the court that he is serious about any recovery that he does need. But I would ask the court to consider releasing him with those conditions and any conditions the court deems necessary to ensure that there is no conflict or any, and to ensure his appearance in court as required on the 17th and 27th.
But he violated his bond.
Oh, and I'm sorry, his father did just walk in.
Yes, I see. But he violated his bond condition when he was released.
Yes, Judge.
Before.
Yes, Your Honor. That's why I'd asked that he be allowed to engage in the CCOP program, and there are means of making sure that of monitoring any alcohol use. Well, there's testing for drugs, but there's instant ways of sober link, or if the court deems necessary, a tether.
Your Honor, I would also have concerns given that alcohol was played a part in the original case with the DV, and that he did get the new bond violation while picked up a new case. I would also have concerns. I'm not sure if the weapons had been forfeited or turned in, given the facts of the first case, the DV, in which it was alleged that he had a shotgun and threatened the victim with it. Discussion.
On both of these, at this juncture, you can certainly raise this before Judge Washington. I'm going to deny the defendant's request to reduce his bond. His bond in each matter will continue.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To rise on behalf of the people.
Robert L. on behalf of Ms. Skibb, who is approaching the podium. Ms. Skibb, please introduce yourself to the court.
My name is Annika Skibb.
Yes, I mispronounce it every time.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, today's the date and time set for pretrial and violation of bond. As to the, would the court prefer to address the bond violation first?
Hold on a second. Got it. Okay, go ahead.
Would the court prefer to address the bond violation first or the pretrial?
Bond violation.
So, Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Skibb is not going to contest the violation. She is going to admit the violation for drinking and testing positive on the silver link.
And Skip, why?
Your Honor, I'm very ashamed because this mistake was absolutely not indicative of the work I've been putting in the last few months, regularly attending meetings, and I'm very involved in the AA community in this area. I did an assessment by First Step Referral Services and was advised to complete inpatient treatment. And this is not at all acceptable, but the idea of having to be away from my son and the stress of this case on me, I allowed it to get to me. And when I messed up, I panicked, but I am currently at Dawn Farm.
Do I have the violation?
And it is the 90-day program, correct? Yeah, so she's in the gold standard, the big one.
Well, I'm looking for my copy of the. I may have it. Was it from?
February 20th.
No.
I believe that's the date of the violation that I have. Well, the report is dated the 20th, yeah.
That's what I saw. How much were you drinking?
The day of the 20th, so the first day, I believe I had
The day of the 20th?
The day of the 20th is when I thought the report was sent from, Your Honor.
No, Ms. Gibb, have you seen the bond violation report?
I have not.
Have you had a chance to look at it? We discussed it, Judge, but we haven't.
Sorry, I was thinking about the 18th, Your Honor.
Yes,
On the 18th,
Yes.
you blew a .12.
I had 2 drinks. Was immediately after, I believe so. I had, I believe, 2 drinks, possibly 3. I don't remember exactly.
Then immediately after that, basically through that was at 10:33 when you blew those numbers. And then basically into the early morning of the 19th, you missed your testing.
Correct.
Are you indicating to me on the 18th, you had 2 drinks?
No, Your Honor, I'm saying I don't remember how many. I believe it was 2 right before breathalyzing. I believe it was.
And then how many did you have after that?
Again, I don't know. Was a few drinks the next day as well.
What?
It was at least a few drinks the next day as well. I don't remember exactly how many, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I didn't measure.
Because then at 2 o'clock that next day, PM, you blow a .09.
Correct, Your Honor. like I said, I panicked and I was drinking for the next day. So
you kept not retesting as it's required. And then by 9 o'clock that night, you blew a .267. Mr. Allen.
Talk to you after. You're in the back.
And you say now you're in treatment?
yes, I'm currently at Dawn Farm and I was in jail for 6 days.
Anything else you want to say?
Your Honor, Ms. Skip has been very honest and open with me about this and about her problems with her drinking. She is at, like I said, she is at Dawn Farm. From my understanding, I believe it is going to be effective, and correct me if I'm wrong, eager to get back on track. She is deeply regretful and remorseful of her mistakes. She's been honest with me the whole time, and I don't believe she's tried to hide this at any point. But we are asking that, Your Honor, that she be allowed to return to Dawn Farm rather than the custody of the county today.
And then what will I do with her?
Your Honor, I suppose let's see what happens at Dawn Farm after 90 days. She is inpatient. It is inpatient, Judge, if that makes sense.
Do I have it?
I'm sorry.
Do you have proof of that?
We don't have any. Do you have the written documentation here right now?
I have, so I have documentation from the farm with me. I also signed a legal release of information to Mr. Bradell on Monday when I was admitted. I also
right now, I don't have anything.
I have a peer with me that's from the farm that is also with me. If possible, we can call the farm. Whatever proof is needed, I will be able to get to you today. I didn't realize that I needed more than the legal release of information.
Well, somehow or another, that information has got to get to me. But this, based upon the violation that I see, defendant's bond is revoked. I'm going to remand her to the Washtenaw County Jail. I'll set it out 1 week during the sentencing and review that. But right now, it's revoked. Defendant's remanded.
Understand.